Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm live this evening. It's rather late. It's 20 past 7. Live stream is planned today because nothing else would work with the camera in this time of day because the quality with the camera is so strong for the daylight. So yeah. Anyway, if I do have to end this live stream rather quick because the battery's running low, that's on the phone, not on me, intentionally. Um, this is just going to be about 40 minutes of live stream. Anyone can join for free if you wish to. If anyone wants to join my live stream on my train channel, which is going to be posted on my train channel today, so please do join and share your feedback with the HST specials, which happened. I'm gutted that I missed it, but yeah, I'll bring on to the news that one of the reasons I'm gonna bring it on to you very shortly. Anyway, so obviously I got my fruit tea to start my live stream. So a few things I want to mention today in the live stream is one of the reasons why I forgot. I guess honestly forgot, and I felt so lousy on Saturday, which means that I couldn't go to it because I felt so lousy. And I did feel gutted and sad to not see the last day of the HST sets on the cross country sets. But so yes, I really gutted. So just couldn't tend to it on Saturday, and the final day was yesterday. Um, but on that point of the time, my mum fell ill, so I couldn't. And the problem is with my mum, she's got a lot of conditions, but she's concerned about the fact she's overdosed herself with her medicine, which is a slight concern. She's got toothache right in the side of her lower part of the jaw, and I think she said it was something like a tooth canal or something, and her jaw has been playing up ever since Sunday, and it's just got worse. So I have had toothache myself ages ago, but it was a long time ago. I think it was one of my teeth, and it was so painful. I actually wiggled mine out, yanked it out of my jaw, or my where it first sit. I think it's that one where there's a gap there now. That was the one that caused me so much pain to start with. I pulled that one out. Um, it did heal, and obviously, as you can see, it's not actually too many are missing. It's just that one. That tooth there is not there. It's just whole. And that tooth there, and that tooth there has got a hole in the back of it, but it doesn't mean it can get refilled, but it just means that that tooth hasn't got no filling at the back of it, but it's not giving me any grief, which is a good thing. But the trouble is, like my mum, no one's helping her because they only have one dental department person to take on all the support for many people. So yeah, everything's messed up in the system for everywhere, between the council, the dental care, the NHS system. It's all being messed up by this certain problems with our government. It's just insane. I want to do a live stream for my companion doll channel, which I'm going to try to do a live stream at some point. I do want to do a live stream for that. As you know, I really do want to do a live stream for that one. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, what's going to happen in this year with what I'm going to buy? I'll bring that on shortly, alright? I know a lot of people say, well, you know, you can't show it because of, health and safety reasons, or, YouTube policy would probably tell me off if I did share it, and that's the reason why I don't share it. Yes, it's one of the reasons why I don't share things like that on my channel, because YouTube, with their new company and with the systems that are now in place, I understand it to a certain degree because they're texting the younger viewers to be more friendly on the YouTube platform. And if there's any curse words, any nudity or anything is with the N word, yeah, it's basically done deal. So you have to be careful what you say on YouTube. And obviously I have a particular channel for my companion doll stuff, which I'm very tempted, to be honest, I am tempted to buy one. Because in situations like this, which this was last minute notice, to be honest, this evening has been a last minute notice of me being in the house for the whole evening and the whole night tonight. Just for one night of my being home by myself with the cats. And haven't done it in quite some years, so I'm a little bit nervous, and hopefully my body will let me sleep, but I'm just hoping for the best. My mum gets better soon, and yeah, I hope that her tooth gets better and her root is not going to giving her pain and grief forever. But yeah, it sucks. And yeah, the slight concern is she's been taking way too many painkillers. I have put myself a bit close at times, taking my epilepsy, because I take 10 in the morning and take 10 at night, because this is what stops my condition, which so far it's been, you know, I don't know how you do that. How do you do it? This, fingers crossed, hopefully, that means I won't get my epilepsy attacks anymore, being that it's on 10 mils in the morning and at night. And the doctors say I'm fine with it, and if my condition is staying under control, which has been for nearly a year now, which has been fantastic, hopefully it stays that way for a longer period of time, you know, the rest of my life. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I wouldn't need to put it up any higher than it already is, because 10 mils is not my maximum dose, but hopefully it won't come to that, to take in any more of that. But yeah, as for myself, yes, I want to bring up a companion doll video, and yes, I do want to buy one, but there's a reason why I don't. One of the reasons why I don't really talk about it, because a lot of people say to me, well, you can talk about it if you want to, but you don't have to, which is true. It is true. I can technically not talk about it, but where's the fun in that? I do want to talk about it because I think it's important, so that everyone who watches my Jane channel or my companion doll channel or my chat channel or my gaming channel, I'm going to cover basically just clear some things off my chest for this live stream. For the people who are into companion dolls or very much into the trains, or healthy lifestyles like walking, eating healthy foods like salads, coleslaw, a little bit of meat is fine, but don't overdo it like anything. And some people say, well, your sugar content, which yes, is minimal, but also recently the research has been proved that you shouldn't inhale, well, we should have more natural sugar drinks in the shelves of shops instead of the spidery sugar crap which you see on diet stuff, which is cheaper, but it's for the wrong reasons. They're just naff and they're really crap. I had tried diet drinks before and they're just not good. Gave me migraine headaches the last time I tried one, so definitely not going back on that again. So yeah, another thing is there is going to be a dedicated special video for the HSTs. I've already done one, but I'm going to do a live stream, Um, all being well, and if my mum's well enough, I'll do some train stuff on Thursday on the main line. If not, then it will definitely be, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be the following week after. Because there's not many weeks left for the castle sets, and I really want to film much as possible with them because I'm so gutted I missed the big opportunity yesterday with the cross countries. I could have seen the Intercity yesterday, I could have seen the Intercity Swallow, I could have seen the both Intercity sets, and I could see the Midlands, no it wasn't Midland Pullman. I could see the castles, I could see all of them yesterday, and apparently Exeter Day was so packed of the HSTs. Wow. Yeah, I do feel sad about them going off the railways, and yes, they've only done 41 years of service from this year. Crikey. I know they're getting close to 50 years of service, but crikey, I mean, it's not even likely they're going to be running on the 50 years service, which is in 4 years? Yeah, it's about 5 years, isn't it? So about 5 or 6 years before the 50th service of running, which I'm hoping that they will do something with cross-country services. They will bring them all out, as well as GWR, HS fleets. They bring them out in Great Western sets, the Castle set, the old GNR sets, East Coast, Virgin, Grand Central, all the old sets we used to see them back in the year 2000s and 1990s and 1980s and the 1976 period liveries. So I do want to buy some of these HSTs, the iconic beauties that they are, and they served British Railways for many years. I mean, literally many years. The HSTs have been served by so many people. They've been comfortable, they've been reliable, they're fairly efficient, they're not too pollutant to the planet, and you know they're comfortable and they're high speed of some were 148 miles per hour, some were only limited to 125. It was just depending on the units, depending on the power of the engine they had, and being that it was a very first hybrid being diesel and electric, it meant the train, the first diesel hydraulic train of diesel and electric train back in the day of 1976 of the HST is the first type, because you had the APTE was part of the HST family, and then you had the HSTs themselves. Yeah, it's basically how the HST started in 1976 or 1986. 1968, yeah. August 1968 was the first type of the HSTs came out, which is incredible. But time's gone on and it's just things have changed. So yeah, I'm sad, and a lot of people are sad too to not able to see them anymore. So yeah, I do want to do a memory thing for the HSTs. I need to solder a wire back onto my, well, I need to be solder. A wire's come off from one of my pickups on my training car, my Junior HST, which needs to be resoldered back into place. But once I've done that, then I can run her again and get her up and running properly, and get some repetitives with First Great Western and East Coast and Grand Central and some of the other sets. So definitely we want to look into focus on more HSTs for next year. But I want to get a companion dog because, you know, at times like this I need to do with some company. It's not, I don't have a problem with it being a dog, but you know, at least it gives me a comfort in a way which I want. But as I say, it's, I don't really want people company in that way, but having gets accompanied by a dog, which at least is something. Because obviously I don't have pets, and obviously a lot of people say, well, you could buy yourself a pet, which I can't at the moment because of my them still have cats, but so yeah, it's a tricky situation. Got to try and Hornby class 460, and I apologise if my head's feeling a bit dizzy and nauseated. It's because I am tired. I've been up since 6 a.m. So you know, I have gone out for a walk this morning, but I am just tired, and my mind is just feeling sorry for my mum at the moment. But also, I probably won't be doing YouTube for the rest of my life, but for the time being, I'm still going to enjoy it and still make brilliant content for you. And yes, I am going to be due to have a break soon off YouTube again. I'm going to be mainly focusing on my other channels during my break. I'm going to be focused on my Companion Doll channel, my chat channel, and my gaming one. The train one won't be as used as much for probably a couple of weeks, and when I do film at Dawlish during the winter, I probably will be only filming probably for like once, maybe one, basically into the morning to until about 2:30 in the afternoon, and then basically I'll stop and head back towards my mum before it gets too dark. So because I'm not keen on the dark, so that's why I don't like going out in the dark, because I'm not a dark fan. I'm really creeped out by the dark. I have, because there's this problem, I do not like the dark at all, because it's ever since my epilepsy started back up a few years ago, my body is just not the same, and I do have mental breakdowns occasionally still. It's not as often as it used to be, but occasionally it still happens to me. I'm glad that those are under control too, but it still is like concern of both of them potentially pop up in the future, which is going to put my life on a crimp with it. But I mean, I might as well keep making my efforts to become a train driver and hopefully reach my dreams I want. Do I have other dreams involved of part being a train driver? To be honest, I don't mind working with the Companion Doll companies or working with the other company. I can't remember the name of a company with there was me being a train driver, which is my dream job. I want to be. Also, if my train driving dream career doesn't turn out the way that it should be, then there is other options I'm open to, which is a good thing. But I guess, I don't know. It's a tricky one. Obviously, I don't work at the moment, and I need the qualifications to be my dream. Want to be a train driver, but it's tricky. But anyway, we'll move on to that. So yeah, I do want to get a companion doll, and I do want to get one. I do. Honestly, my choice of having a companion doll will be a particular type of companion doll. Doesn't matter what gender it is entirely, but it really doesn't matter in that sense, because having a companion doll would at least give me company in the way I might want it, or the way it might make me feel. You can buy different versions of companion doll. You can buy yourself a inflatable one. You can buy yourself a inflatable companion doll if you wish to. Obviously, it's up to you. But you can buy yourself a whole bundle of them, really. What's the recommendation of what sort of companion doll will I buy? As I say, it doesn't matter what gender it is for me, because as I say many times in my past videos, I am bisexual, so it doesn't matter it doesn't matter if it being male or female companion doll. It doesn't bother me at all. But obviously, it's just something that's going to be nice. Something that can give me company. You can buy yourself a companion doll and you find the right height and it suits you, but bear in mind that companion dolls can be anything between a product of TPE or it can be silicone. It's dependent on the type of doll you want, and bear in mind the height and the weight included. The weight is something I always recommend to check first. If you're looking to get a companion doll, it's going to be tall. You have to consider how heavy that thing's going to be, and then how you're going to get it around the house to where you want it to be with you, to put it up or standing next to you when you're doing filming, or you know, she's perched on the bed or he's perched on the bed next to you when you're playing games or stuff like that. It's kind of important thing to think about. I don't want to get a TPE doll, that's the only one I don't want to get. Silicone, definitely, if I can find one. Silicone doll, there's one. Silicone doll, yeah, that's quite a lot. So yeah, you can buy silicone dolls, but they are generally more expensive to make. But they are far more, less likely to smell as bad as the basic TPE. There's a silicone doll, but it also says hybrid, silicone and TPE hybrid. It's a hybrid doll. So it's basically a product made of TPE and silicone. I'll give it that, it's got its pretty features to that one, but would I ever get TPE again? Not by choice, no. If I can't if I can't find any options anywhere else for silicone, I would have to find a TPE one. But to be fair, I am trying to find an option for myself with companion dolls if I can't. It's just finding the right one and something that I can easily to look after, and it's not going to cost me an arm and leg to get wired over 2 years and it starts breaking on me. That's the thing I don't really want to happen to me again. This one is a XYY doll of silicone. This one's probably in my price range, to be honest, but expensive though. It's an Asian doll. So yeah, you can buy yourself a companion doll if you want, but bear in mind the price of them and the weight. But if you want to have one, then by all means do so, because to bear in mind the weight of them, the bigger they are in certain areas of the body, then they tend to be more heavy. You can buy yourself a companion doll for company reasons or use your imagination for the other one. But yeah, you basically have your companion doll as of your partner, or because you know, something to give you company as while your friend or family's out of the house due for emergency reasons or working or anything else. Things like that very valuable of your life, because you can't truly live on your own entirely without, you know, form of interacting with someone. But if you've got a companion dog at the very least, or you've got a pet dog which will give you company and you take out walks every day, then at least you got that, which it's better than nothing at all, which some people don't just get that option. So, what time I'm going to bed tonight? 10 PM. Am I going to have a wash this evening? Well, am I going to get things sorted out this evening? Things I want to sort out this evening. I have sorted out mainly my room today, for what I can of it. Tomorrow has to be a different video. I might try to sort out a video after I come back from morning. It will be. I would have to go out in the morning to actually go and grab my medication from the store. And my mum's probably as well. But I need to go and pop out tomorrow anyway to get my medicine. So after that, then on Thursday I got shopping to do, but I also hopefully travel on the train. And enjoy my day as much as I possibly can. TP slash it's a nice looking doll. This one looks so nice. Having a companion doll, which everyone who are into dolls like that, having a companion doll, matters your, you know, bisexual or gay. You can be whoever you want to be and be happy for it. And I know not everyone is very grateful to thinking people want who they want to be because other people try to ruin their lives by it. The live stream is mainly because I wanted to just talk about a few things to talk about from with my dream layout, and not just about my dream layout, but also about how much change is going to be in this room. This blue wall will end up being. I want to put a picture up on this wall, but underneath the shelf, because I want to put a shelf along here. There will be a shelf for DVDs on one corner. Most of the corner is going to be for books, and there will be a big shelf of model trains along the stretch as well. No, mainly this big wall here will be all for the HST sets. So you'll be having City, Cross Country, First Great Western, GNER, East Coast, Intercity Swallow, the Virgin Livery, Grand Central, Network Val, HST. There's many of them, many of them. Mids and Pullman, there's going to be a whole bundle of them everywhere on the shelf behind me once I put it up. The TV will be on the wall just over to the left of you on the camera. I'm basically going to be put up on that wall very soon. So for anyone who's going to be enjoying this live stream, please do. It's all for free to you guys to enjoy, and you can just tap on the top comment if you want to and you can put onto chat. Apparently you can go live chat as well. Hopefully we can get a live chat going in. Already done half an hour, which is good. Not all that's great, but yeah, hey ho. So I am going to be doing a live stream just for a bit longer, and then I'm going to end it just saying a big thank you to you guys for so much support recently on my train channel. I really appreciate it. A lot of people in my videos which have been giving me so much support for my train channel. It's incredible. It really is. And hopefully we can see that on my other channels as well. Just give it so much support. And currently up my train channel is for subscribers. It's, let me just get it up. So much subscribers, 218 subscribers at this current in time. Wow. I'm not in the triple digits yet, but give it another few years. Hopefully that might change. And I got 118,000 viewers. Wow, that's incredible. So thank you guys so much. From the 28th of May 2015, I've been doing YouTube for 8 years. It's been like a long time. Yeah, so I have done a lot of different type of videos during my time doing YouTube. It's incredible I've been doing YouTube for so long. But don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it, and I do plan to still continue doing it as long as I can. I'll probably still do it on and off in the future too, but I won't be posting as near as often as I do now. I do go through times when I do on and off periods where I'm basically having days off and then coming back to it, then having another days off and then coming back to it again. It's kind of what I've been doing a lot at the moment. So, for any of those are enjoying my live streams and want to continue enjoying the live streams, you can. My last live stream I did is 13 days ago, so it was a week ago. My first live stream I ever did was on 7 months ago. What was the date 7 months ago? I'll say it later. But yeah. Hang on, 13 days ago was been... Not entirely sure what would have been 13 days ago. But yeah, so I have been on YouTube for a long time. A lot of people's like, you've done quite a lot of stuff. You've done quite a lot of videos on different things. Well, this year especially, yes, I have done a lot of different train videos. I've been to Birmingham New Street. I've been to Totnes, first time this year. I've been to Taymouth this year, first time. Taymouth to Newton Abbot, or Newton Abbot to Taymouth. First journey I went on the castle, then I went down to Taymouth on the Javelin, I think it was, or it could be an Xmas train. Obviously that was just, yeah, so the Totnes videos were 2 weeks ago, and the 2 weeks before that, so another 2 weeks on top of that. 2 weeks ago, from top of 2 weeks, it's basically I'd done Birmingham New Street train, so and that's when I touched the intercity swallow set for the first time, which was incredible. The week before that, I saw the intercity at both ends, not the intercity swallow, but the actual proper intercity sets at both ends, and that was incredible too. You had the 1980s intercity set going through. First time I ever saw it on Dawlish, at Dawlish, and everyone was just taking photographs of it and videos of it, and yeah, it was incredible. I mean, my last Dawlish video I did back then, it would have been a little while ago, but I did do one particular one which went viral. I couldn't remember which one it was. That was the Dawlish video. I saw the... Was that the Dawlish video I did? Oh, that was 4 months ago, crikey. I did a Bodmin video 4 months ago. I haven't done a proper video at Bodmin for a while. But 5 months ago I was at Troy. Well, done Penzance quite a while ago. My first Dawlish video I did on the 27th of the 2nd of this year, which was the first Dawlish video I ever did. And then a week later, I think it was a couple of months later actually, I did the Midland Pullman trip. It was 5 months later I did the Midland Pullman when we went down from Bodmin down to Dawlish. We went from Bodmin Parkway down to Dawlish, so we got off at Exeter St David's and then we got on the Xmas train going down to Dawlish, and then we saw the Midland Pullman coming through. We only seen it one way, mind you. We didn't see it both ways. That was much later on. I caught that particular one, and yes, on top of that, 4 months later, on top of that, that was the first time I ever seen the Flying Scotsman. So there was the Flying Scotsman visit too. So there's quite a lot of them. Also, we had a unusual set. I'm sorry, my brain's just gone funny. On top of that, we had the 4 months ago, I was at Par, going to Bodmin Parkway, and the DB Cargo came through. Class 66. And 4 months after that, I did Bodmin Central down to Bodmin Parkway, and then down to Cloggett, or the name of the station is down there on that heritage line at Bodmin. So I did that one just a week basically. I'm not entirely sure when it was, but it was around just after my birthday. I think it was just before my birthday actually. That's my birthday video. My birthday video should be around here somewhere. Wait, is it? Should be here somewhere. No, I'm not at the point yet. Where's my birthday video? There should be a sign that says my birthday on it. When I see it, I'll let you know. Cause that was Birmingham Street, that's recently. 12th of the 8th definitely wasn't that point. Let's go back, because it was during the moving point, so it would have been a little while ago. 17th of the 6th, so we're actually in June. Dawlish, that was on the 17th of June. My birthday video, okay, 2 months ago, it says. But it had been really 2 months ago. I think it's more like 4. Yeah, so my birthday is the last time I saw that was my 28th birthday this year, and I was in Dawlish. It was a nice sunny day too, and I saw the Midland Pullman, which gave me a massive smile on my face. As the HSTs do, they just give me a smile on my face every time I see them. But the sad thing is, even the castles are going to go out of off the British Railway very soon. And yes, I do want to put a more dedicated video for the HST sets, but the thing is that I would have to find a big video for doing this. Let me know if you want me to do a big, long video for it. I will bind all my HST cross country sets, the GW castles, the intercity sets, the Intercity Swallow, the Blue Pullman, the Network Rail HST. Trying to think if there's any others. I might put some other videos to it as well as a dedication to it. Show you some of the old liveries, which I knew. I would have to download them, mind you. Show some of the old liveries I remember when I was growing up during the 90s, and you can remember those times where GNR and East Coast and all the other Virgin livery HST sets. So yeah, it's basically a sad thing to see. The times is changing, but hey, hopefully they'll come back out for the 50th anniversary, and hopefully we can see them again in the original livery. Yeah, definitely not keep doing that. What is this bright light? Well, this is my floodlight from my old camera. This thing is actually very strong powered light. You could use it in a flash at times, so to speak. You could use it as you're going out at night. You could put it on your coat pocket. You could basically put it in your pocket. If you've got a wide enough pocket, then you can basically switch it on and just do that. And you can walk around either in your pocket or you just have it sticking out halfway out when you're walking in the dark. But obviously, if you're going somewhere in the night, you know, say in a situation, an emergency, this light can be very helpful at times like that. Not I ever used it properly on camera at all, but I have used it in the dark, but not very much. I used it on a walk with my mum last year, or it could have been early this year during the spring. We went on a walk up at the other side of Meldon, walked down, and then we started walking back, and it was really dark at that point, and I wasn't keen on the dark. So I did some nighttime footage, and through the infrared camera. And one of the other things I had on, which is this. This thing is a lifesaver when I need it, because it's that bright, and obviously on places like Meldon, walks are not lit up at all. So having this sort of thing around with you, which means you still can see ahead of you. So yeah, and I do wish my mum, I do wish my mum the best of luck for today, because I think she's going to need it. Because she probably won't come back until tomorrow afternoon, but hopefully we'll have the updates soon, and we'll find things out and see how well she's getting on. But yes, and also at the moment I'm back on Facebook, but probably not for too long, because obviously I only have to reset my phone because I had my phone crashing, and I had to reset it, and Caleb can't contact me, nor my sister. None of them can contact me as normal ways to contact each other at the moment. Because my phone was playing up, I couldn't do a thing. So it's been one of those situations where, do I want to get, do I want to do a video how I feel at the moment? The thing is that I think even in situations like this, I think long term, I think anyone probably wants to have some form of company. It doesn't matter if it's a companion doll, or it's a real person, or it's a pet. Those sort of things are giving you that company, which is a good thing, but a lot of people just don't know how to cope in situations, and much as I want to have a pet in the future, it's just suspense, and everything else in my life with having my expensive hobby, with having the railways. Not I'm saying I'll give that up, but basically I'm saying it is, affording everything these days is so hard. Keeping up with the electric bills, there's so many, and obviously with other things going on in my life now, which has taken a lot of my time up. So basically, I am tired. I probably need to actually finish my first cup of tea, then make myself another one, and then I've got to feed the cats, and then I've got to get myself ready for bed, and then get up again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and have breakfast, have a shower. I'll probably have a bath tomorrow actually, so I'll probably leave it tonight. And then I can around 9 to 9:15. Yeah, I'll probably go down to the Boots and get my medicine tomorrow between a time frame, probably reasonable actually tomorrow, to doing it between 10 and 11:15. Go down and get my medicine, come back, have something to eat, and then basically got a get my medicine, come back home and see what I can do next. I might play another walk again tomorrow. I just don't know about Thursday yet, because obviously I'm gonna be not being well at the moment, making things tricky, and obviously with the mileage we got on the car, which we are limited. But yeah, it's tricky. We do want to do a dedicated video for the HSTs. I want to do a live stream for you about them and my own appearance and my own special moments with them. And I want to do a live stream with you at Dawlish. I still haven't yet done one for you, but I'm still thinking of doing one with the castle sets while they're still around, because they're not going to be around too much longer, are they? Because basically they're being brought out and they were being replaced by these Javelins and Class 375 sets, which are going to be coming down next year to replace those sets. Some of you guys are probably saying, what trains are the Class 377? The Class 375 sets, trains, and I'll type in trains first and then put in the class name of the trains. Class 357 sets. Here we go, the Class 357 sets. I just got them in front of me. They basically look almost identical like the Class 170 sets. They are almost identical. So, yeah, they're pretty much almost like the Class 170s. They're very peculiar. But if you go to the Class 350 sets, which are the Zyros, then you got a whole bundle of them. You got basically the Class 450, and then you got the Class 350 in London Midland livery. You got the first Great Western. Really? I've never seen that one before. I wonder if this is in GWR one. Let's have a look and see if there's GWR livery one. Let's have a see if they got one. Okay, there is a few GWR Class 350 sets. Not many. There seem to be a few of them coming around. So these are basically the Class 350s in the colour scheme of GWR. Basically a dark green colour. But as you can see, they are basically going to be third rail. So they're going to go to Bristol. So these are basically going to be replacing the Class 43 sets. They're going to go down to Cornwall at some point, which yet they haven't done, obviously, yet. They probably will at some point. They will be down in Cornwall, but I wanted to be a Pendolino, which is called the Class 390, I think it is. Class 390. So, Class 390. Is there anyone in... Well, there's the Avanti livery. There's Virgin livery. But have we got any in the GWR livery? Does that mean we're going to have some Avanti trains coming down to Cornwall then? Does that mean we're going to see some of the Avanti trains? Because it's starting to make me wonder if that's what they're going to use. There was the 3305, wasn't there, set, which we went on when we were up at the Birmingham New Street. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the class 375s. The class 33005 set. I remember those trains. We were on one of those not that too long ago, actually. The GWR pannier tanks. Not the pannier, the tank locomotives. I shouldn't say that. People might criticise me for that. Yeah. Anyway, people. Yeah, this is a tank locomotive. It's got the wheel configuration of 262. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. So yeah, you can get this old livery, the what is a King class, GWR King. Huh. I haven't actually never seen a King in real life. Obviously being it. Oh yes, the javelins. That's what I think of those. GNR Eurostar. What? Apologise if that is funny. I've never seen a Eurostar GNR livery. Funny. How? How they got a Eurostar in GNR livery? That's a new thing to me. Honestly saying that, but it's true. It's so weird. I mean, you got the UK class all sets, which are going to go off the line soon. Okay, they've been imported as class 43 sets. The Cardiff trains. Castle, Bristol Temple Means. HST final sets of class 43. 188 set going to St Germans to Bristol Temple Means. Which was the last? Which was one of the last sets. There was GWR class 150s, but no one's that keen on the class 150s. Most people are into the castle sets, which are the HSTs, or into the 2015 HST set, been painted up in a weird livery HST. So there's going to be a repainted of a HST set. British Railways network. There's not many pictures, but I don't know if it's going to show me of the train. There should be a picture to the train, but there's nothing. What's the point of that if it doesn't work? But basically this train here is obviously going to be a rail tour train for next year. The Caledonian single. Yeah, I've heard about that one. Very bizarre train. There's all the Germans. Just not my type of train, I'm afraid. They just don't do anything for me. They really don't. You got a castle set. You got a... I'm not totally sure what that one is at the back, but it looks rather bizarre. Oh. The class 38-0303 of the 280. Huh. Yeah, I've seen that one actually at Top Now. So it's it still hasn't been worked on to actually be used again. But you can see it still at Totnes. It's actually at Totnes Heritage Centre on the railway there. It's needs some love, that one, to actually get it running again. So that locomotive is apparently being worked on at the moment. It's been having its service done. The last time it was in service was in 1923. Done 22,880 miles across the railway network. It's trying to be put back into service. It's going to cost £10,000 to put back into running order. The first time it was put in service in 1903. So it's trying to be put back in service at the moment. It needs a new boiler. It needs a new Lincoln, a new Lincoln rod set, and the base of the wheels need to be sorted out. So yeah, so 1923 was the last time it was ever run, but it needs some love to actually get it back up and running again. But yeah, SDR is the site you want to go on if you want to get some support. Okay, we were seeing that there's going to be some new. This is the new train, the class 387 dash. Let's have a look. Let me have a quick look at the class. So it was class 387. 387. And there was a dash, wasn't there? 132. 132. Search. Okay, there is quite a few different sets of the class 387 sets are going to be replacing the castle sets, which should be quite interesting to see. I definitely will film them. They're not going to be as iconic and beautiful as the HSTs are, but they are going to be something unusual. They're going from Bowden New Street, I think, up to Cardiff Central. And I got a little video from it goes up to Bristol. I'm not going to have this too loud, but I want to show you. This is the new train. It's coming in to replace the castle sets. The class 37-1 sets are going to be replacing the castles, I believe. So those are the trains I do recommend watching if you want to go and see them. They're going to be replacing the castles. So hopefully we'll see some of them at some point. I don't know when we're going to see them. So the GWR sets, so those sets are going to be what we're going to see from. They haven't been put in service down to Penzance yet, but Bristol to. So far it hasn't yet been run. So yeah, those sets, the ones are going to be going down to, eventually down to Exeter St David's and down to Cornwall, I suspect, at some point, but they haven't yet been put into Cornwall yet. But that's all I'm going to show you now. So we've got those sets are going to be replaced. Those sets are going to be our new trains, I expect, from next year. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little live stream. It really wasn't very exciting. Also, do keep your eyes peeled. I will let you know what I buy soon. I'm in two minds at the moment, but hopefully I'll make my mind very soon to see what I can find and what I can do. When I get a TPE doll, not by choice. If I have to, then I will. If not, then I will get a second doll from somewhere else. But for now, it seemed to be alright. For anyone who would want to enjoy my live stream next time when I make one, please do. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just to bear with me, will be posting often as I can, but you will have to bear with me while I'm doing it. There's a lot of people who will say, well, you could buy yourself a companion doll, then do a live stream with her or him, talk about it, what's your personal experience with it, and then, you know, I can share that personal experience with you guys. Then that's all good, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the live stream. I will be talking to you again tomorrow on Model Railway. Hopefully trying to find a solder and a soldering wire and try to resolder that connection back to the wheel to pick up the lights of the train car, the HST, and we'll get that up and running again as soon as possible. Hopefully I won't need to take a hose out to be resoldered or put the windows back in for me, because that would be a nutter nightmare. But anyway, hope you have a great rest of the evening, guys. I'll talk to you guys again very soon for another video. And I wish my mum for the best of luck for tonight and tomorrow with her mouth, with a tooth problem. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye, guys.